Hello, everyone. Welcome to my computer freaking out suddenly on me. Welcome to another live stream. I'm so glad you guys joined us today. We're going to take a break from our normal education-based stuff because we got three really big announcements we're super excited about. Before we get into them, we're going to give it a little bit of time for folks to get into the live stream. But do me a favor and comment in the comments, in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching from. That's probably one of the funnest things when we do these live streams is to see where everyone is watching from. So if you're in America, let us know your state. If you're in another country, let us know where you're at. So yeah. Couple things that we've already mentioned in other live streams. We've got a bunch of events coming up. We have our DTF Day in the Boston area. Hopkinton, I believe, is where exactly it's at. But that's going to be happening in August 22nd. Greg, welcome from Louisville, Kentucky. Andy, the boss man, watching from down the hall. Thanks for joining in. We've got some folks over on Instagram joining from Philly and Indiana. Awesome. Macon, Georgia. Probably saying that wrong, but it's okay. All right. So you guys excited for some new announcements? I was thinking about maybe having people guess over on Instagram. We got Oklahoma. We got two Oklahomas, one here on YouTube and one over on Instagram. I don't know where that's in. Queentucky? Did I say something funny? Whatever. I always drive people from Kentucky nuts when I say Louisville, not Louisville. Anyway. All right. Let's New Jersey. Awesome. Welcome in. All right. Let's start with first things first. Kelseyville, California. Welcome. First things first, what do you guys think about my back wall? Are we digging the vibe with it? I decided I might as well just make a whole bunch of shirts. And so, actually, I'm going to see if I can pan this thing up. You guys can see there's more to the wall. So I figured I needed something a little more exciting than just a plain white background. So there you go. And yeah, all these are optimized for DTF. Like that's a little boho vibe chic. That's definitely breaking copyright laws, but I'm not selling it. So it's all good, right? All right. So first announcement. Let me make sure I've got all my stuff ready for this. You know, we've been working on it for a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Teflon leader sheet is live on the website. What is the Teflon leader sheet? Well, it helps you not waste your DTF film when you're using a dryer shaker, an automated system. It usually requires a few feet of loss to get the print started. So some machines use as little as 3 feet to do that. Some use as much as 9 feet to do that. So right now, available on our website are the leader sheets. They're 9 feet long, so they cover really any kind of dryer shaker combo you might be using. You can cut it down for your situation, but they come in a 32-inch and a 24-inch version. Those are available on our website right now, but they're not shipping till early August. So I actually have one of them right here with me. But first, let's go to the listing. All right, pop over here and give you guys a listing. All right, so 32-inch reusable Teflon leader sheet. We're selling it for $99. And you might be, what does it give me, Jeremy? Well, let's say you waste 3 feet of film to start your day or start and end your day. Daily, that's costing you $2.16. Weekly, $10.80. Monthly, $43.20. A year, you're wasting about 560 feet or dollars of film if you're only wasting 3 feet a day. So, at $100, pretty good deal for sure. However, if you're wasting more like in the 6 foot range, Sorry, my mouse is wigging out on me. There's your cost savings. So it's paying for itself within a month if you waste 6 feet a day, a little over a month. 2 months and you're covered if you're only wasting 3 feet a day. So huge, huge, huge savings. I know people have asked for this for literally like forever. People have asked for this. Every time I do my boot camps, people are always like, oh, I don't like wasting anything. So let me show you guys. So here it is, just a simple Teflon roll with some metal clasps on the top. Let me show you a couple pictures on how that kind of attaches. Actually, I don't have those. So it just clips onto the film like that. Actually, I believe the listing has it. So let's pop back over to the listing. My mouse does not want to play nice today. There it is. So it attaches to the film right out of the printer. So literally you do your quick nozzle test and you're immediately able to hook it up to the printer and run it through. Then when you end your day, you simply clip it on, like cut it off at the printer and then attach it at the end of it and let it kind of drag it through. That way you don't waste any at the beginning or end of your day, or the once a day that we usually talk about. We still encourage you guys definitely to, your best scenario is to save all your printing kind of for one day. If you don't have enough to print every single day, pick a couple days that you print and make those your printing days. That way you're a little more using your time and your resources a little bit better. So, and let me pull up the 24-inch one. So the 24-inch one is the same exact thing. It's just going to have 3 clips instead of 4. It's going to be 24 inches wide, and it's only $89. So again, these are available on the website right now, but they will be shipping in August. So that's the first piece of big news. Honestly, that one's like, for me, a big deal because we've been talking about that and trying different things for so long, trying to find a really good solution for you guys. And we've tested a lot of weird stuff, a lot of different ideas. And this one works amazingly. The Teflon, obviously it's heat resistant, so super durable. When adhesive powder gets on it, it's very, very easy to just wipe it off to kind of clean it up. And those little metal buckles, the little metal clamps on it, those do get hot in the actual oven, but within a couple inches after it leaves the oven, they've already cooled off to the touch. So we have run this through multiple tests. We've been using it in our showroom machine for a while. The initial test version, which was a little more ghetto version of what we're selling, that we used a lot. It had some really good results with it. So that's the first piece of big news. Really, really exciting. Now the really big piece of news, ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing back some Chinese machines. Now we're still carrying Mamaki. Don't get me wrong. They're still a phenomenal product we're going to carry, but we have heard you guys. A lot of folks out there are looking for higher speed production that you're just not getting from the 2-head Mamaki. So we're bringing back a 4-head machine, a Chinese-based machine. So Host and Soft, it's what you guys are familiar with. It is going to be our Roadrunner 2. Let me pull that up so you guys can take a look at it. Screen share. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Roadrunner 2. This is just a printer by itself. We are intending or planning to sell it with the BMAC. Here it is. Whoops. There we are. I'll try to pull that up for you guys. All right. So is this just another run-of-the-mill 4-head Chinese-based printer? No, it is not. This has got a lot of new advancements that we absolutely love. But first, let's just run down and then I'll kind of show you guys what this thing does. So first things first, The price, $26,000. This is the full package with dryer shaker, the stuff you need. 24-inch wide printing area, uses Epson i3200 base print heads. One of the biggest differences is we are okay, hold on. I'm going to pull up a comment here because it's a good one. There has to be a better way to say what kind of machine than these Chinese printers. Yes, there should be a better way. If you've got them, give me some suggestions, because really it's the best way to describe it, because you have the Chinese manufactured machines that are manufactured in China, and then there's like Mamaki and Roland. Like, that's really it. And honestly, there's a lot of the majority of the machines that are on the market are manufactured in China. So I say that mostly from a familiarity standpoint. So people that are familiar with working with Chinese printers that are use the Hosensoft print boards and stuff like that, the main boards, that's kind of what we're referencing. Now, this is very different from your run-of-the-mill that you've used in the past for a couple reasons. One, they've got a lot higher precision manufacturing. If you've ever tried to align a 4 print head printer, it is a bear. It is a pain. It's really, really difficult. I will show you a photo in just a minute, or actually I've got it right here, of a 0 choke, and the alignment is perfect. So they've increased their quality of the machining so that when the print heads go in, they are set in tight. Oh, I love the comments going on Facebook. I'm going to share them here because they're fun. Called No Sport printers. Guess what? Because you're buying it from DTF Superstore, you've got USA support with the experts in the field. We've been doing DTF since 2020. We will support. And we've got some other things we're doing with this printer that are making it behave and print far better than anything we've had before. All right, so higher precision manufacturing. We have a backlight on this thing so you can get quality control. I'm going to show you guys what that means. That basically we're able to see banding on the back side. You've got the sleek modern design, the white ink rollers. So basically you can start mixing the white ink before it starts printing. And I apologize, my mouse is going all over the place today. Touchscreen controls for white ink circulation, stirring functions, vacuum, pinch rollers, ink rollers, heaters, lights, like all the stuff that had random knobs in the machine is now all in a touchscreen. I'll show you guys that in a minute. There's a film tensioning system for more consistent feeding, easy to install film roller. So instead of like, you can actually I'll show you guys. It's pretty cool. And easy to access pumps and circuit boards. So, you know, sometimes the machines would have the circuit boards or the pumps or parts kind of stuck up in place. It was hard to access. Everything is really, really accessible with this. Now, I will tell you guys, there's a few things that we're doing with this. So 1 year limited printer warranty, 2-year print head warranty. Yes, you read that right. 2-year print head warranty. And the reason we're doing that is because we're pairing this up with DuPont ink. So you need to use the DuPont Artistry ink that we carry. And it is a superior ink. And even just in our initial testing, we had much better nozzle checks. The colors, the cyan and magenta specifically, are a lot deeper, and the quality of ink, like this is a DuPont warranty that they're warranting the print heads that are using DuPont inks and DuPont cleaner. So 1 year warranty on the printer, 2-year on the print head using the DuPont warranty setup basically, and we can give you more information on that. And then the BMAC, or the dryer shaker that we manufacture here in Arizona, comes with a 3-year warranty. So it's one of the best warranties you're going to get, and definitely the most support, because we are in the USA. Obviously, folks on the East Coast, sometimes it's a little late when we get in because we're Arizona, but you get USA support. We are including installation on all of these. So we really realized when we started carrying the Mamakis and had to do tech installs, the process and the experience for our customers was just so much better. So we are including install on all these. So that includes a tech coming out, setting it up, and getting you up and running, which has been a huge, huge thing for a lot of our customers. So, and for those of you who maybe just popped on in the middle of this, yes, we are bringing back some Chinese manufactured machines. That doesn't mean we have an issue with Mamaki. Mamaki's been great, and we still think it's a really reliable system. We just have a lot of customers that wanted faster speeds. And we are DTF Superstore, so we want to carry as many options as we can for you guys. And there's some other things we're working on. I spent a few hours this morning working on another project that we will announce when it's ready to go. But we are trying to offer as many solutions for every DTF producer, from the small folks that are doing like an Etsy shop, a handful of shirts a day, to the large transfer farms where you're printing hundreds of feet of transfers every single day. We want solutions for you guys, and this is that. Now, we don't have official numbers yet on the speeds because I'm still working with profiling it with CADLink, and yes, Digital Factory 11, we're going to pair it with that. But I'm still working on some print modes for this that before we can give an official speed rating. I was in the ballpark of like 126, 130 square feet an hour, which is same speeds as our Roadrunner was running before. So the Roadrunner 1. So this is a great question, Aaron. No, we are not, because we are manufacturing dryers here in Arizona, and we feel our dryer is a superior dryer from just a function, a quality standpoint. It's substantially better quality. And USA support, we've engineered it, we've designed it, so it makes it a lot easier for us to support. So if you got questions on this printer, another good question. White, cyan, magenta plus, no. So with the forehead, what it is it's 2 cyan, magenta, yellow, black. Sorry, I love it when I make little hand motions and my camera goes, freaks out. So 2 heads that are cyan, magenta, yellow, and 2 heads that are white. I hope that makes sense. Just from the extended color gamut stuff, you're asking about like light cyan, light magenta, stuff like that. Those tend to help with like photo reproduction, but keep your eyes open for some other stuff. But this is just a cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and white. I would like to know if it's a DX7 printhead, has 6 billion jetting lifetime. So it is an Epson i3200. So it is not the DX7, it's the Epson i3200. And I think that a lot of the issues that folks have had with the i3200 in the past has come down to some mediocre ink. Like I mentioned, we're running DuPont Artistry ink in this thing. That's how we're going to warranty the print heads. And I've already seen my nozzle test have been like, I've actually gotten perfect nozzle checks with this thing on more than a few occasions. Obviously, I ran the white out on it the other day when I was test printing it. I didn't refill the white. And so I got a little spotty there, but it's because there's a lot of air in the lines. But I tell you what, I've worked with a lot of machines, and I was really, really pleased with how this one worked out. So super high speed, it's going to be great. So if you have more questions on this one, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to move on to our next and the last big announcement of this live stream. And then, like I said, ask your questions. I will try to answer all of them as much as I can. But the last one, before I do that, I do want to show you guys a couple of these things. So this is the backlight. And what this backlight's doing is it's letting you see through the print. So a lot of cases, we have a lot of people that will actually put like a mirror on the floor to look up back at the print to see if it's banding and things like that. This backlight here actually kind of like lets you preview if there's any kind of banding. And so this is a great, at first I was like, I don't know why you'd want that, but it is awesome because it lets you preview some of the colors that come out. Obviously, that looks a little different because it's backlit, but it definitely lets you see if there's any kind of banding. So that is a huge thing that they've added to it. Next is this touch screen. It's on the bottom of the machine. It controls all of the functions. So normally you'd have like a knob to do your white ink stirring. So what you're seeing there is the fan. That's your suction fan on off. The shake, that is the roller on the back. The roller on the back that rolls the white ink, so it preps it for when you're going to print your next one. You know, while I'm at it, I'll just show you guys this. This is a view of it printing. You can see there that the color shine through. So you can see what's going on with the back of that print. So you've also got your controls for your heaters. You got your light over the top. You got your backlight. You have ink volume. Obviously, I mentioned I let the white get low. That's what you're seeing there. Buttons on the bottom. The cycle, that's your white ink circulation. The stirring is the stirring motor that's inside the white ink. The pinch roller, like this doesn't have a physical lever you lift up and down. It actually has an electronic pinch roller to raise and lower them. The feeding system, it has to do with the active feeding on the back. We're having it turned off by default. I haven't figured out exactly the best use for that, but we have it turned off by default. And then this is the secondary screen. In a lot of systems, like even our previous Mongoose and Roadrunners, you had to like go into a separate little circuit board to change your shake or your stir timing and stuff like that. So here you can actually change the intensity of the stirring, how long it runs for, how long it rests for, your vacuum or suction power. The cycle velocity is your white ink circulation, how intense that is. So all this stuff is on a touchscreen, super, super easy to use. I absolutely love it. All right. Let's go for our last of the announcements today. It's a lot going on today, a lot to digest. You all have asked for it multiple times. And I've never found the best way to do this because I want to make sure the experience is the same as you get when you're here in Gilbert. Ladies and gents, we are doing an online boot camp, specifically a live stream. So September 26th and 27th, we are doing boot camp over the internet, live stream. It's not a pre-recorded thing. It's going to be me live on camera, talking with you, engaging with you. We are designing this thing to be as interactive as our in-person classes. Just you won't have the hands-on. We have a lot of folks that would love to come to our boot camp, but just can't either afford the travel out here because you're on the East Coast and it gets kind of expensive, or whatnot. So we wanted to make an opportunity for folks that want to take this course but can't come. I still think there's a huge benefit of doing it in person because you physically will get to do stuff and try stuff. And I always enjoy seeing people work to press stuff and they flip-flop things. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in person, but I think we've designed a course for doing it online that's going to be just as interactive, give you just as many benefits, just maybe without some of the hands-on stuff. That being said, because it's a live stream, you can attend the course directly from your shop if you want to, and we're actually going to be able to do some like live troubleshooting in people's individual shops. So it gives us a really huge opportunity to do some stuff we've not done before. So basically register for the class and we'll send you all the information shortly after that. But all this stuff that I'm showing you today is live on our website right now. So what we're going to do in the course today, just like we do here, we're going to cover all of the basic stuff, all of the things we've covered. Some of the things we've added that I've maybe not talked about much is we have started integrating AI, artificial intelligence stuff into the class. And not just from the standpoint of like artwork creation, but also like how to make your business and you more efficient using artificial intelligence. So we're going to cover all that kind of stuff. Again, super interactive. We want you guys to come be on it. It is going to be on Zoom, but trust me, if you've been on Zooms before where it gets a little chaotic, don't worry. We've got the tools to manage that so that it's not like everybody talking, you get all these weird echoey things. But you will be able to pop on. We will be able to bring you on live on camera to ask a question, things of that nature. So we do anticipate it being just as beneficial, if not in some cases more, because like I said, you can be at your shop and you can be like, hey, Jeremy, this is an issue we have. What do you think about that? We can do that. So we're going to do all that stuff over those 2 days. We expect it to run 8 to 4 Arizona time, which is going to be 11 East Coast. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, 8 to 4 Arizona time. We will break for lunch, but it's going to be lots of information, super, super fast. So yeah. Pretty excited about a lot of stuff we've got going on. We are continually adding more stuff all the time, guys. We are, I'm still developing some more stuff. And when we have it available, we'll let you guys know. But again, today, offering the new leader sheet, 24 and 32-inch leader sheets. 89 and 99 bucks, 24, 32. Those can be bought online right now. They will ship in August. If you're interested in the Roadrunner 2, the 4-head printer, reach out to your salesperson if you've worked with them before, either Moses or Steve Dumars, or just go to our website and you can ask any questions you have there. We've got a few questions in the chat. Let's pull those up. What's the price on the DuPont ink? That is a great question. Let me double check because I don't know off the top of my head. So let's go. Give you guys the screen share. All right, DuPont inks. There we are. So 1 liter is going to be 75. And the first thing you'll notice if you've worked with other inks before is the magenta and the cyan are pretty deep, which is allowing us to hit some more saturated, like purples, blues, things like that. It's allowing us to hit those a little bit better, less graininess. And then as I've been profiling it, I'm having to tweak a little bit like the ICC so that it prints out with those lighter colors. Because if I just use an old profile, it prints out super, super dark because this is a darker pigmented magenta and cyan. So we're really, really stoked to be partnering with DuPont. They're giving us some options and things that we've not had access to before. So we're really, really stoked for that partnership with DuPont. And again, you might think, oh, it's paying a little bit more than I was used to paying for maybe my Super CMYK. But when you use the DuPont ink and the DuPont cleaner, you are getting that 2-year warranty on the print head. So we will have more information on those warranties online, I believe, soonish. Or reach out to your salesperson. Again, Moses or Steve are our 2 main sales guys. You can reach out to them, or you can ask our customer service, and they will do their best to answer any questions you guys have. So let's see. Anything else on today's live stream? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything earlier. I agree. DuPont is huge. Like, if you think about it, guys, like how DuPont is like the paint, the pigment ink company. They've been around for forever. I don't know if any of you guys are NASCAR fans. If you remember the like old school DuPont livery on Jeff Gordon's car, classic. But yeah, super, super excited that we're partnering with DuPont and they're helping us out with some other projects too. So super, super stoked and really, really good quality. Like I said, they are, it's the first time I've gotten like really clean nozzle checks on a i3200 based Host and Soft printer. Are you planning a boot camp at PA anytime soon? We are not. Just cost wise to fly me out there to do it and all that kind of stuff, it just made it really expensive, which is why we're pushing to do the online or this live stream boot camp. So we can still communicate with y'all. We don't have to charge an arm and a leg to make it worth our while to do it. So we are not coming to PA to do boot camp anytime soon. Trying the online thing, definitely let us know what you think. Obviously, we'll we'll get the signups and we'll do it in September. But yeah, so that's why we've chosen to do that. Oh, we'll have videos coming very, very soon. I'm actually partnering up with a video crew to film some stuff in the next day or two. So we'll have some videos up on YouTube soon showing off this awesome new printer. And yeah, so if there's no more questions, if you've got them, let me know. So yes-ish. So some ICC profiles, like when I build ICC profiles in Digital Factory, they don't work in other softwares that I've played with. When I build an ICC profile using like the X-Rite with some other software, sometimes that translates back and forth. But basically, what we're gonna have with Digital Factory and this new Roadrunner 2 is we'll have some baseline profiles, but I still think it's important for you to have some kind of scanner so you can profile your machine exactly for your substrates, so that for your setup. Because we found, even though the Mamakis generally transferred print profiles better and ICC profiles better, there's still some slight variances. So I still think it's going to be important for you to have a NICS color scanner or some kind of ability, spectrophotometer, some kind of ability for you to dial in an ICC profile for your machine where you're at. So hope that answers that question. And you know what I might do for the live stream in 2 weeks? I think I'll talk about ICC profiles and how to put them into Photoshop. So there's a way to bring your ICC profile, the scan from your printer, bring it into Photoshop, and so you can preview what colors are a little bit outside the gamut. It doesn't mean they don't print at all. It just gives you an idea on what you can and can't print with your printer. So we'll do that on the next live stream. But I appreciate you guys all checking in. Super excited about the announcements. The leader sheet, that's been a project for a long time, and I'm so excited to finally have it out for you guys. The new forehead printer, really excited to bring that higher speed production back for folks. We know a lot of people were really, really itching for that, so we brought that back. And boot camp live stream. So anywhere you're at in the country, quite frankly, in the world, if you're in Europe and you want to come on that live stream, it's going to be late. It's going to be kind of late, but you're welcome to join. So anybody, anywhere you're at, sign up for that DTF Bootcamp live stream. And if you're thinking, oh, Jeremy, I don't have one of your printers, it's okay. We talked earlier about how most of the printers are manufactured in China. Guess what? Because of the experience I have with a handful of machines, I can pretty much speak to almost any machine out there in the market. And I know that because at our in-person boot camps, we've had a lot of folks with printers that weren't from us at DTF Superstore. So regardless of your printer, regardless of your setup, the boot camp will be beneficial for you. I will be able to help you with your specific machines. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I got for you guys this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Excited to see what the future has for us as we roll out these new products and some other ones on the horizon. So keep your eyes peeled, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.